Good morning, welcome back to another vlog. It is Sunday, April 7th, 2 days past my 34th birthday. No, I didn't vlog on my birthday, even though I planned to, but that's fine. It allowed me to be more in the moment for my birthday, which was a lot of fun. And I'll show like what I got for my birthday or something like that a little bit later. But I wanted to start a vlog today because there are some exciting things I feel are coming up this week. So it might be like a couple of days worth of a vlog, maybe not like a week in my life vlog like I did recently, but might be a couple of days, at least today, Monday, Tuesday, something like that. Because then in less than a week, this will be a separate vlog. That's my thought process. In another vlog, in less than a week, I'm going to be tattooing my first person. So for those that may have missed it, I am currently in a cosmetic tattooing class where I'm learning how to like tattoo brows, eyeliner, lip blush. Also, if you can hear Spock, he's purring really loudly right next to me. So I'm doing a program with that right now. Oh, there's Buffy. She's rare and elusive. She doesn't come on camera often. She's roughly 15 years old, so she's my old lady. She just looked at me like, who you calling old? Anyway. Sidetracked. So I'm in this class, and by the end of May, I believe, I think it's like the very end of May, like the last week of May, the class concludes. I can take the exam. I'll be a licensed cosmetic tattooer, but in order to get there, you have to have 200 hours of coursework as well as practice. You can practice on like fake skins or stuff like that, but then you also need to learn how to do it on actual skin. So we've been doing this program now since the middle of February. By the time we start tattooing, it'll be middle of April. And so I'm going to be tattooing my first person this coming Saturday. So today is Sunday, the 7th. I'll be tattooing my first person on Saturday, the 13th. And that first person is my mom. I'm so excited, but also very nervous because one, it's my mom. Like, I don't want to mess that up. You know, but I'm also not super nervous because my instructor is going to be right there. It's not like she's going to be like, all right, have at it, goodbye. She's going to be standing there with us so that if she notices anything start to go wrong, or if she notices that we're nervous or anything like that, she's like, I'll just step in, take the machine from you, do a little work, get you back to where you need to be, and then give you back the machine. I'm like, okay, great, perfect. That's what I need. Very excited for that, but that's gonna be another vlog. But wow, I'm already going off with ADHD brain right now. But the beginning part of this week, specifically tomorrow and Tuesday, there's some exciting things happening. So I wanted to make sure that I recorded because I'm pretty sure it's like 98% happening. But I don't want to say anything yet because I don't want to like jinx it or anything. But anyway, for today, I need to record a YouTube video, like an actual sit-down video. I know, I don't do those often. Though that video will be up before this video goes up. I'm gonna be recording a Septum Jewelry try-on video from Ofer. It's a sponsored video, so go watch it if you haven't. This is just one of the pieces they sent me. So, gonna be doing that video today. I can tell that the camera's microphone is picking up Spock because when I'm not saying anything, I can see the little audio reader moving. Do you know how loud you are? He's like, I don't care. That was a big yawn. So I need to record that video today. That's like the big thing that I have to do today. Also, can we just talk about the fact that I have a pimple up on my eye? I'm so over this hormonal acne. Everything I try, just, it's not working. I don't know what to do at this point with hormonal acne. I don't know what to do. It's like everything I try, like I've tried skincare products, I've tried changing my diet. I don't know what to do about this. And everything that I've read, I know I keep talking about my struggles with birth control now, which is probably not what people want to listen to, but whatever. It's just my everyday life. I have been off birth control now for a year. Everything I've read online says that this is supposed to stop like after 6 months of going off the pill. Like everything's supposed to regulate itself. I'm like, nothing is regulating. Nothing. I'll tell you one thing, my mood swings, I cry over everything now. And I didn't do that before. And I'm just like, when do I finally get regulated? I'm gonna try taking something that I read online, and I read it on several different like articles or something like that, is to try evening primrose oil because it's supposed to help with regulating hormones and stuff like that. But it's just like, when does it finally regulate? Because it hasn't after a year. So I do have to, for the sit down video, I have to get myself looking nice because when I do those I still feel like I need to have the full face of makeup and everything on. With vlogs, I'm comfortable with them now that I'm just like, well, you know what, this is just part of everyday life. I'm 34 years old and I'm still dealing with this. So that's where we are. I always love how these vlogs start off where I just have all these thoughts and they go all over the place. And there's no just like straight line with my thoughts. It's just like I start talking about this, but then verge off this way and then let's come back. I apologize. But yeah, I might try and read today. Book club has started another book, The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. It is a very popular book, and it was, I think it got like 50% of the vote. I offered like 4 books to vote from for the club. So if you're not in book club, go check it out. But that's what we're reading this month and I need to start it. I just finished Spock. You are so loud, baby boy. You're so loud. I know you're a happy boy, but you're so loud. Can you hear him? I'm pretty sure you can because the microphone is like showing that it's picking up his purrs. Hi. You're so loud. I love you. So I need to read that book. I did just listen to the audio for Home is Where the Bodies Are. I finished that last night. It was a pretty quick read. I think it's only like 270 pages, but I listened to the audiobook because Libro, oh my God, this has like been the best thing ever is Libro. I got approved for like the influencer portion of things, so I get up to like 10 audiobooks a month, and I just listened to Home is Where the Bodies Are, and it was good. It's a psychological thriller. I personally really rate those highly because I never see the twist coming at the end. I never do. So like I'm always like, oh, so that's why I rate them higher. But I did finish that last night. I might start another audiobook because I've got like 7 that I need to listen to. But yeah, I know. That's a lot, right? I'm gonna sit here a little bit longer, finish my second cup of coffee, and then put on some makeup so that I can record this video for Ofer, which I'm very excited for, because they want Instagram photos this time. This is a new little step for us. They've always just wanted like a video. This time they're like, hey, can we also like have some Instagram photos where you show off like your favorite ones? And I'm like, am I an Instagram influencer now? No, because my followers are going down over there because I forget to post. But it was still really cool that they were like, hey, can we have that? And I'm like, sure. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking because I feel like with vlogs, I just sit here on the sofa and chat with you all day. I did just paint my nails white though, and I'm absolutely obsessed with how they look. I forgot how much I like white nail polish. Like, don't get me wrong, I love black nail polish too, but there's something about white in the spring and the summer that's just like, I love it. Anyway, I'm gonna sit here, finish my cup of coffee before I put on some makeup and record this video. So I'm finally put together. It's like, I don't know, 1:30 in the afternoon. Finally getting myself together to record this Ofer septum jewelry video, but got my hair all done. It needed some dry shampoo, so I tried this new dry shampoo that I got at Sephora the other day because I've seen a lot of people talk about it. I like how it did seem like it fluffed my hair up a little bit more than my standard dry shampoo, so that's nice, but still have just these baby hair. Look at these. These never grow. I don't know what to do about them. They just don't grow. But anyway, tried this out. Really like it. Smells good too. But when I went to Sephora, you know, they have like their little birthday gift thing. So I picked the, I think it's pronounced Kosas? I don't know. But it comes with a brow gel and then a wet lip oil. And I thought with this eye makeup look, so it comes with this brow gel, which I might use at some point, but I thought the lip oil might go with my eye look. So I thought I'd try it. Just this little tube called Unbottoned. And I know a lot of people like this brand. I've never tried it myself before. Am I in focus? I hope I am. But I am starting to like lip oils and lip glosses more. I just don't know what brands are good. It kind of has a smell. I like how it feels. But yeah, I've been wanting to try this brand. I just don't know what people like the most from them. I think people like their concealer. How do we feel about that? For some reason, when it comes to glosses, I always feel like it makes my lips look smaller because I don't think I line them the same way that I do with like liquid lipstick. How do we feel about that? Do we feel that looks good with this makeup look? I kind of like it. I might have to try the full version of that, but it's the, again, Kosas wet lip oil in Unbottoned. I like the color of it. I think it looks pretty good. I've been trying to like lip oils more. I'm such a liquid lipstick girly, so I'm like, it's stuff to get used to. This is the look for the video. I like this eyeshadow a lot. I think it's pretty. Hello, I have since recorded my video, edited my video, and uploaded my video. I'm feeling very productive today, which is why I'm gonna attempt something in the kitchen. So I saw a recipe on TikTok that I really wanted to try called egg roll in a bowl. According to people who cook, it's easy. I'm looking at the ingredients list as well as the actual cooking list. It doesn't sound easy. I'm not a cook, but I'm gonna attempt it and hopefully not ruin a whole lot of food. Basically, it has a lot of spices and stuff, and I say spices loosely. Garlic powder, ground ginger, minced garlic, onion powder, crushed red pepper flakes. Oh yeah, we're also dealing with ants. Why? Ground beef, coleslaw mix, shredded carrots, onion. I need to dice the onion. I'll go ahead and put this in the pan. Do a little bit of oil, brand new thing of oil. I think I need that for later too. Get that all nice and toasty. Put the ground beef in. So then while this is cooking, it says 1.5 pounds. I have 2 pounds here. I guess I can put both in. Look, when I tell you I don't cook, I mean it. I hope this pan is big enough. It doesn't really look big enough. Also, does anyone else just get the hankering to try raw beef? No? Okay, cool. Just me? Cool. Please don't hurt me. Yeah, it says 1.5 pounds, but I don't want to put any of this away. So we're gonna do both. It says to not break it up into small chunks, but it's not gonna cook if I don't break it up just a smidge. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna go cut up some onion and I'll be back. So I'd like to think that I'm doing this correctly. I certainly hope so. I try not to break it up too much, but I don't know. It like keeps falling apart, and it said until there's no longer any pink. I don't see pink, so I think I'm supposed to go ahead and drain it. Do I have a lid? Okay, so I drain the grease, return it to the stovetop, put the onion and the minced garlic, and let that kind of simmer together for a bit. Gotta hope this is right. We've returned it, we drained it. I need to add a tablespoon of minced garlic. I don't know where my tablespoon is, so I have to do 2 of these. There's minced garlic, and then it's a whole ass onion. That's a lot of onion. I like onion, but that's a lot of onion. I'm assuming I'm still supposed to keep it on like a medium heat or something. It didn't say. Do I put a lid on it? I don't know how to do this. Okay, once all of this cooks, then I add carrots and coleslaw mix, even though it already has carrots in it. We really want carrots. And then sesame oil. It smells good. That's a good sign, right? 1/2 cup of carrots. Alright, I've scooped out my carrots. Also, it says 16 ounces of this. Oh, that's this entire thing. Never mind. Okay, so the beef looks like it's burning. So I'm going to go ahead and add the other things, even though the onions aren't quite where it says to go, but I'm still going to do it. That was just sesame oil. I'm going to put in carrots. Just went everywhere. That's fine. And now this entire thing, I don't know how this whole thing's gonna fit. I don't have a big enough skillet for this. Oh my god, I'm making a huge mess. Maybe I'll stop there. Oh my god, the mess I'm making on the floor right now. Try to break it up. Yeah, my skillet's not big enough. I don't have a large enough skillet. Well, I don't know how good it's gonna actually be because I don't have a big enough skillet. It was supposed to be like a large skillet, and that's the biggest one. Well, I was supposed to add this entire thing, and there's no way that can go in there. While that's cooking, I need to mix the other stuff that goes in. Oh, I'm making the world's biggest mess. This is why I don't cook. 1/2 teaspoon, not 1/2 tablespoon, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, onion, 1/2 red pepper flake. I'm just gonna scoop that, and 1.5 of ground ginger. We gotta put the soy sauce in there, about 1/2 cup. This is so many things. That's why I do takeout. Let's say 1/2 cup, right? Then 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. It's taking me a hot minute to mix everything. Pour this all over the skillet. Well, that was a fun sound. There's reduced heat. Okay, so it still hasn't said for me to break the meat up yet, because it said throughout this entire thing make sure that the meat stays solid. I imagine at some point it needs to be broken up, but like, when is that moment? I don't have anything to squish it with. See, this is the problem with food bloggers, because they'll write a 5-page novella about their life and where they came up with this recipe and why this is a family favorite and blah 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 blah. And can you hear Chester in the background? And then they'll get to the recipe, but the recipe is missing some pivotal information. Like, when do I break up the meat? Don't sit there and say this recipe is easy if someone who doesn't cook like myself is sitting there going like, what do I do? I'm making a mess. Trying to add the coleslaw stuff because it definitely doesn't have enough of that. So yeah, food bloggers out there, your stuff's not helpful if you're sitting there making a 5-page story about like, I grew up in the middle of nowhere, but we fell in love with this recipe and it's been a family favorite forever. And then you give me nothing with the recipe? Stop that. Also, I need a bigger skillet. This is the biggest one I have and it's not big enough. So I need to get a bigger skillet apparently. Oh, I forgot I did put extra meat in here. But I don't think that would change everything, right? We're not scavenging, Ivan. Oh my god. The absolute mess that I'm making right now. I just cleaned my stove. I'm gonna have to clean it again. There it is, looking nothing like the Pinterest pin. I tried. And because I don't know how this is gonna taste, I'm gonna go ahead and fix some butter and garlic rice because I'm sure that'll go well with it. Go on, stop trying to eat the cabbage on the floor. This doesn't look right. It doesn't. I tried. I tried so hard. Well, I didn't really get very far. In the end, I fucked it up. It's a good thing I have a dishwasher. All right, because I am curious how this tastes. Shut up. See if the meat didn't break up. I'm done trying to cook. My future children are just gonna have to get used to mom being a takeout mom. Cause damn, this was like, it smells good, but it just.
I'm sure it tastes delicious like Gretchen kisses.
I can't even get this off my fork. Shush.
I just heard the complaint.
I don't know how I feel about it. It's not bad.
Mm-hmm. Is it egg rolly?
Kinda.
Good.
It's fine.
Beg pardon?
Yeah, it's gonna be a no for me, I think. Like, I hate recipes where it's these food bloggers, where they'll write like a 5-page story about their childhood and be like, I remember when I was 5 years old and my mother used to make a deconstructed egg roll all the time.
What sucks is gets the most attention though on SEO and like websites, so that's definitely why people do it.
I don't care about it. Here, you want to try on camera?
Sure.
Be honest. The whole recipe, they're like, keep the beef in chunks. It never once said break the meat up. So now I've got these chunky beef parts.
You really know how to sell a meal.
I'm just being realistic, okay? I have butter and garlic rice too if you want some.
It's fine. I'm kind of with you. It tastes fine. It like does. You can tell it's like egg roll. I think the thing is like it's hard to say how much soy sauce and stuff did you add too? Because like
I did the lowest amount, which was half a cup.
Right, and I think that's right because you were saying they were asking for way bigger skillets and stuff like that.
Yes, and I don't have a big ass skillet.
And our skillet's not small either.
No, but the one thing that I did change is that I had 2 pounds of beef and it was like 1.5 pounds.
Okay, and that's good.
So
you scaled down. Like it's a strong.
I put both pounds.
Okay, well it's a strong like soy and sesame with the coleslaw and beef.
Yeah.
So it's seasoned.
It's just, I don't know.
And I think it's just different for us. I think it's fine. It's just different, you know?
I mean, would you eat that whole bowl?
Sure.
You mean it?
Yeah. Am I not supposed to?
No, I just.
Or I try to eat the whole bowl. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. I don't like it.
I don't dislike it. It's just something very different for us.
Disappointment in the kitchen. I tried though. It's not for me. It's not for me. Maybe it was just that particular recipe. I don't know, but it's not for me. I'm gonna try it with rice.
How's it with rice?
Somehow I think it made it worse, which is saying something because
Butter and rice?
I was about to say butter and garlic rice is like right up my alley. That's why I stick with takeout.
That'd make it worse.
I think it does.
It's different.
I appreciate you being kind about it because I don't like it. I want my creamy. Maybe it's just the recipe. Maybe it's the one that I found. Maybe there's a better one. But this one that I came across, not it. If anyone's got a good like deconstructed egg roll in a bowl recipe, link it to me, put it in the comments, something. But instead, I'm gonna have one of these. I'm gonna have a creamy, which is basically a protein shake that we turn into ice cream. And that's what I'm gonna have instead. It sounds way better.
Chester. He's like, nope. That's it. What?
Good, well, almost evening. It is Tuesday, April 9th. Yeah. Tuesday, April 9th. I promise, first of all, that I wear more than just this sweatshirt now. I feel like the last clip I was wearing this sweatshirt. I promise I'm not just living in it. It is my new favorite sweatshirt though. Does anyone else do that? You get like a new piece of clothing and it becomes like your favorite for a while and you just find yourself living in it and you have to remind yourself, hey, I have other clothes. But I got this at Old Navy the other day and I just love how big and baggy it is on me. It's just very comfortable. But anyway, so I promise I'm not just rotting away in it. I may be rotting away, but not in the same outfit. It is Tuesday. I am currently home alone. Luke is off in Silver Spring, Maryland, photographing a concert tonight, and he had to leave early to record some interviews and stuff like that with one of the bands. So I am here with the critters, and I woke up from a 45-minute nap, and now I think, because it's been like a week or so since I last held my, well, it's actually been like a week and a half since I last practiced tattooing, I thought that I would kind of get myself situated and maybe do some practice brows. Considering this Saturday I'm going to be tattooing someone for the first time, and I believe I already mentioned that it's my mom, so I should probably practice a little bit instead of being like, yeah, I've taken 2 weeks off, let's get into it. But before that, I have a little cart that I purchased like a month ago that I want to set up, and I specifically bought it for all of my like tattoo supplies and stuff just to keep it all together so it's not piling up on the floor in my office. So I kind of want to put that together, but I'm behind on my reading, so I think I'm gonna start an audiobook while I put things together, so it'll just be like a little montage for you all, because I really want to start another book. I'm currently reading on my Kindle The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, which is our book club book, and I don't know, I think I'm just so used to listening to audiobooks now that when I read something, whether a physical book or Kindle, I'm like, this is going by so slow, because I can listen to an audiobook at like 1.5 speed and blow through it. And now I'm just like, I read a chapter and I'm like, it's going by so slow. But once I put my cart together, tattoo a little bit, I'll probably come back to my Kindle and read some. But while I do that, both tattooing and doing the cart, I think I'll listen to a different audiobook. I just don't know which one though, because I have quite a few from Libro that I can listen to. I think the one I'm gonna listen to next, which one do I want to listen to? I think it's called How to End a Love Story. Like, these are the ones that I currently have on Libro, and so I think the one that I'm most interested in is How to End a Love Story. I mean, it sounds really good, so I think that's gonna be the one that I start, because my other options are Wedding Issues, How to Plot a Payback, The Last Love Song, Annie-Bot, which I have heard quite a few good things about Annie-Bot, so maybe that one. Not Like Other Girls, but I don't know, How to End a Love Story sounds really cute, so I think I'm gonna download that. Okay, failed to download. Retry. Oh, it's because, what? It's because I'm not on Wi-Fi. How did I get off my Wi-Fi? Internet connection. Retry. There we go. For some reason, my phone was off the Wi-Fi. But I think I'll start that one. It says it's like 11 hours long, but if I bump up the speed, that should cut it down. So let's go put a cart together and then practice some tattooing.
Chester, that was nasty. You farted, kitten. You farted. That was so gross. That rivaled Ivan. That was putrid. Bro, don't look all cute. That was nasty. I just sat down on the floor and this little stink had the absolute audacity to fart the second I sat down. Yeah, you pooted. That was gross. That was good. Yeah, I'm gonna out your secret of being a farter. You stink. Now that we've covered that.
This is the cart that I have for my like tattoo supplies. You can get these on Amazon. You can get these at IKEA. This came from Michael's and I got a really freaking good deal on it. I think I got it for like 10 bucks when it was normally like 40, which is outrageously priced. Don't spend that much money, but Michael's always does that. I would have normally, am I in focus? I think the light back there is messing things up. I would have normally just bought one off of Amazon. I have one back there from IKEA, also inexpensive from there. I was in Michael's and I just wanted to see, and it just so happened to be on sale. But it was basically the same price as regular ones from Amazon. So I'm gonna sit here, put this together real fast so I can put my supplies in there, but I'm gonna listen to an audiobook while I do it. If I don't talk, that's why. I gotta fix this lighting though, because the light behind me is not helping things.
Huh? 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 Huh?
So I've done a pair of eyebrows and a pair of lips. We're gonna ignore the fact that my eyebrows are a little thicker than I would have liked, and this one went off in its own direction, but this one's fine. I'm getting better with like the shading for it and the ombre effect. Also, these baby wipes are like the worst for the skin. It gives a lot of like residue that stays on the skin. But anyway, I like this brow shape better, and I like this brow's like shading better. But I haven't done this in like a week and a half, so it's fine. Lips, I think I did a pretty good job with saturation on them, but again, silicone skin is gonna take differently than real skin. So, ew, what a terrible angle for my face. Anyway, so that's a little bit of practice. I'd say that was about an hour. That hurt. Is worth. So what I'll do now is take my gloves off. Look how messy, especially this one. This was the wiping hand. Take my gloves off, turn my machine off. I do need to charge my machine. I have a lot of trash, but because I did use some needles, they do have to go in a sharps container, which I have some sharps in here already. Slide to close. I never know how to open this thing. So yeah, just put sharps in there, and whenever it gets full, I'll just take it to recycling facility. Pretty easy, clean up anything that I don't want to keep. I do always feel bad when I waste ink. Like, that's a lot of ink. So that kind of sucks. The point of the puppy pads is to make cleanup way easier. You just take everything like this, and you start folding it in. And the rest of this can be tossed in regular trash, but it keeps my space clean for the most part. But yeah, so that's what I did in an hour's time. All right, so cleaned up from tattooing, got myself a little drink. It's a lemon high noon vodka seltzer. These are my favorite drinks. I don't drink a whole lot these days because of acid reflux, but I've never tried the lemon one before. I like this one, pretty good. I don't know why my pinky's out. I don't remember if I have shown y'all my birthday book haul. I went to a local indie bookstore called Shelf Life. It's located in Richmond, Virginia, and then went to Barnes & Noble later. These are the books that I got there. Real fast, I'm 20% done with How to End a Love Story already. Like, that was pretty fast. That or tattooing took way longer than I thought. This is a very fast-paced book. However, 20% through, and I'm already finding the main characters absolutely insufferable. I don't know if that's just a me thing, but hopefully they get a little bit better. Like, they've got their reasons for being that way, but I'm just like, y'all, please. Anyway, let me show y'all the books that I got for my birthday. I'll start with the Barnes & Noble books just because it's a smaller pile, even though I went to the other bookstore first. So these are the ones that I got from there. First one, Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey. I've heard a lot of people really enjoy Tessa Bailey's books. This one apparently is pretty funny. Romance books, and it's a cutesy little cover. Bride by Allie Hazelwood. I've heard nothing but good things about it. However, I will say, why do bookstores, Target, Barnes & Noble, whatever, why do y'all have to put stickers on your books? Barnes & Noble exclusive edition. Okay, because now I have to sit here and pull this off, and you don't even have a good sticker. You don't even have a good sticker that peels off easily. You have one that leaves residue. Bookstores, stop doing this. Stop it, please. Like, look at this. Other stickers are easy to pull off, and then this one is leaving all sorts of residue behind. I'll have to do that later. But I've heard that that book is really good. Throne of Glass. I still need to read A Court of Silver Flames from the ACOTAR series. However, I've also heard the Throne of Glass series is really good. Now, I do already own Throne of Glass. However, it's a different edition. And so, kind of like with ACOTAR, I owned the first one, which was a different edition, but I wanted the rest of the books to look the same. So I did the same thing with Throne of Glass. So now I own 2 copies of Throne of Glass and 2 copies of ACOTAR. Girl Abroad, again, look, again, Barnes & Noble, stop doing this. Stop doing this. Barnes & Noble exclusive includes special content. Okay, stop putting the sticker there. Stop it. At least get better stickers where I can easily pull it off and not leave any kind of residue behind. Knock it off. I had read about this book like last time I had gone to Barnes & Noble, which was back in February, I think. And I thought the premise was really cute, so I picked it up Again, also the cover. I am a sucker for covers. I know. Don't judge a book by its cover, but I do. If it doesn't have a cute cover, I don't want it. I also do that with wine. If the label's not aesthetically pleasing, I don't want to try it. But I thought this one sounded good. Girl Abroad by L. Kennedy. And then the last one, this one has been on my TBR for a while. It's The Starling House by Alex Haro. They didn't have it in paperback. I don't know if it's available in paperback, so I just got it in hardcover. When did hardcover books get so expensive? This, $28.99. Like, I kind of want to look at some of my old books and see what hardcovers are, like old Hunger Games. So hardcovers now, this is $28.99. Just got this on my birthday, April 5th, 2024. See that? They're small. Look at the thickness between the two. So I just pulled off Hunger Games from my bookshelf over there. $18.99. Why have we gone up $10 on hardcovers? Why have we gone up $10? This is 374 pages. This is roughly 304 pages. Why have we gone up $10? $28.99 for this. That Hunger Games was $18.99. When did hardcovers get so expensive? I mean, hell, paperbacks are expensive. Let's do Bride. Don't look at the sticker that I've partially torn off. So this, $19 paperback. Everything has gone up by $10. So this Vampire Academy from God knows how far back, $9.99. When did inflation hit books? Look, y'all gotta remember, I've been out of the book game for a while. Been in a book slump, reading slump, been a book buying ban for like years. When did this happen though? When did this happen? It's ridiculous. Anyway, those are the books that I got from Barnes & Noble. So move on to the books that, okay, the sticker is bothering me now. Move on to the books that I got from the little indie shop located in Richmond. So I got this one, which is Guide to Fake Dating a Demon. I had seen this one come across YouTube somehow. Someone that I watch had read this book and said it was cute. And I just like the idea of it and the cover. Again, very cute. We have another Tessa Bailey book. This one apparently is big on Book Talk right now. So I was like, you know what, let's try it. Even though the premise is golf, but fangirl down. Again, cute cover. I am a sucker. This one I have heard nothing but good things about, but I've also heard that it will make you mad. This is Yellowface. It is a Reese's Book Club book. I've read, I think, wait, Starling House, I believe, is also a Reese's. So both of these are Reese's Book Club books. Reese, as in Reese Witherspoon. I've also read another of her book club books. It was First Lie Wins. Great book, by the way. But I've heard really good things about this one, but also a lot of people say that it will make you mad and that apparently this author's writing style is vastly different in other books than this one. Someone was saying that they don't normally recommend this one first because then you're sitting there going like, this is how this author writes, but it's just, it's for this book that makes sense. So I'm excited, a little nervous, but I'm excited to read this one. Next, How to Solve Your Own Murder. I don't know anything about it, but I thought it sounded cool. So I picked this one up. It sounded like a cool idea. And again, cover won me over. Now this one apparently is a horror book. I don't know if I'm gonna consider it that, but it's called Rouge. And it's basically about the like beauty industry, like skincare and makeup and stuff like that, and what the beauty industry dictates and does to us. I remember seeing like people being like, oh yeah, it's a horror book. And I'm like, the premise doesn't really sound horror to me, but maybe it is. I don't know, but I'm excited for this one. Divine Rivals. This was a book that I put up for vote on our book club, on the Go Read a Damn Book club. I had put this one up for vote. The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue won, but then I was still like, I want to read this one. So I picked this one up. It sounds pretty good. And then finally, Flicker in the Dark. I think I came across this one randomly. Yeah, like the description, it just popped up randomly. I do believe this one is a gently used copy, which is nice, which is the great thing about indie bookstores. This bookstore, the one that's located in Richmond, is the one that Luke has been taking all of my books that I've been getting rid of to, and he's built up a credit for me. And so all of these books that came from there, we didn't have to pay for, and I still actually have like $40 worth of credit because of all the books that we got traded in value for, which was pretty cool. So like this book originally was $27.99. It's got a price up there of $9.95, which is pretty cool. So check out your indie bookstores, people. Check it out. You never know, you might find something great there. Also, they had 2 cats. I only saw one while we were there because it was early in the morning, but I got to see a cat at the bookstore. So that was kind of cool. But this one came up on my Goodreads somehow. It takes place in Baton Rouge, which is where LSU is. So if you know my story with my name, go Gretchen. It's because I went to LSU for my master's degree, so that intrigued me. So that is my book haul from my birthday. And I'm very excited, but I'm also that ADHDer who gets decision paralysis and I don't know where to start. So even though I'm listening to an audiobook now and I have a book going on Kindle, I kind of want to start a physical book, but I don't know which one to do. What do I do? I don't know. I'm already listening to a romance book, and then we have Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, which I think is just fiction. I don't know what that is technically considered. I don't know what I want to read as my physical book. I have a lot of good choices though. All right, Barnes & Noble, I officially have beef with you. Look, I have now ruined this cover because of your stupid sticker not wanting to come off. I had to get a knife in there to try and pry it off. I probably should have left it instead. And so now this cover is ruined. I won't be able to resell it in case I want to, and I have a botched cover now. So thank you, Barnes & Noble, for putting your useless sticker on this book. Why? Look at that. Like, I know from afar it may not look like it's ruined, but it is. So dumb. Hello. I, like always, forgot to end this vlog the other day when I was planning to end it. It is now Thursday, April 11th, and I had wanted to start like a new vlog tomorrow, so I don't want this one to like carry over then. So I figured I'd go ahead and just wrap up this vlog. I don't even remember exactly what I filmed during this vlog. I just know that I want tomorrow and Saturday to be its own separate vlog. I will tell you that a little bit of exciting news, and I'll make this little part in more detail its own vlog or video, but Luke and I bought a house. We bought a house. We're building a house, and again, I'll go into more detail in its own video, but we bought a home. That's exciting. But anyway, I am gonna go ahead and wrap up this vlog here while I'm painting my nails and preparing for this weekend when I tattoo someone for the first time. A lot of exciting things happening. But that is gonna be it for this vlog. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed this vlog, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to go down there, hit that subscribe button, as well as that notification bell, so YouTube will let you know when I upload next. Especially if you wanna know about the whole, like, my first time tattooing, which is this weekend, and about the house stuff. Be sure to hit that notification bell. But until next time, bye lovelies.